Welcome, everybody.
Welcome
to the show where
to Austria.
Welcome to the show where we're going to go and say every slur imaginable, and then you put them in order of which ones you hate the most.
Give us an outline of all the slurs, and then turn it in. We'll give you a grade. Not a good grade. Don't just give out good grades. You got to put together a good list.
We don't give participation trophies like all these little fucking pussy ass kids that.
I had a class in college. This guy taught the government class, and the entire class was we would go to the next chapter, and he'd basically tell people, give me an outline of the chapter, and then you got an A. And I'm like, I'm not learning anything. I'm writing down a few definitions.
Yeah.
You see big words in the sections. You're like,
you don't need to learn.
This chapter's got 8 different points, and then you would write down each thing.
Yeah.
And boom, you got an A. The guy was he would tell us he was a former boxer. His brain was probably scrambled. He's like, outlines is what school is.
Does have a retard teaching the class?
He would just, I don't know, man. It wasn't. That's
Sylvester
community.
Stallone up there. Oh, give me an outline.
Yeah. Why does he talk like that? He wasn't even a real boxer. They were just having legitimate boxing matches during his scenes. He's filming a show. Movie. People used to call it. Your mom would call movies the show. You know.
Yeah, she said going to the show.
So there's been times
when I would tell her I'm going to shows, she would always get it confused. Are you going to the movies? I'm like, no.
Yeah,
I'm going to see a live band.
Yeah. So now
I was like, oh, we call them concerts, and I would say, shut up, you dumb bitch.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I didn't say that.
And then so that's why sometimes I'm telling Jordan about something, and I'll accidentally say show, but I'm talking about a movie. And she'll be like, oh, that's a movie. And then I'm like, well, Corey's mom.
Yeah. Are you correcting?
Go to the movies and call it a show. Do you want me to get her on the line?
Yeah. Are you correcting a white woman?
Yeah, you're correcting a white elder.
You guys can't even stand together. No wonder you're beneath us.
Yeah. No wonder you guys keep, I don't know.
Can't even, be on the same page.
But back to Austria.
Dude, speaking of I wanted to tell my participation trophy story.
Okay.
I remember, everyone always shits on getting participation trophies because they're like, it doesn't teach you anything, and like it just blah 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 whatever. And I remember having a bowling league when I was a kid, and one year we won, I think, or we got like second place, so we got trophies for that, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And then the next year we didn't win or anything, but we got one that was like, thanks for participating.
Is that bowling?
Yeah, and I remember looking at the trophy, and even in my head I went, participate, and I went, oh, so this is nothing. Like, I even remember thinking, this is a nothing. Like, I don't feel good about it.
You need to see 1 or 2.
Yeah.
To be so yes.
I'm like, do kids really, they get a participation trophy and they go, oh, I did it? Because, I didn't feel that way. I was, in elementary school when this happened.
Yeah, it's not a,
I was like, oh, I didn't win, and they gave me this trophy? I was
the 6th person that
I was
bowled.
literally, 11, and I just went, oh, this is nothing.
I was the 8th guy who bowled.
Yeah.
And so they gave me a participation.
And then one of the workers there was like, hey, boy, come in the back.
Come on, bro.
And then I was like, this is the real trophy, and I continued to blow him
blew a grimy bowling guy.
For pixie sticks. Remember the giant pixie stick that was fucking 3 feet, and it was just
I don't think I ever had
a full tube of powder.
I never had one.
Okay, well, your childhood isn't complete yet.
Dude, I remember going to your house as a little tyke. Not the D word. I said tyke.
Yeah, we don't want to say that.
We don't want to get.
We don't want to get we don't want to get the white women stirred up. God forbid. We're on the same level as black people. Okay.
That's what I hear when I see certain
when
things.
all of us white men had them as slaves, and you were benefiting off of it, were you secretly mad?
You were next to us, patting us on the back, saying,
you were
good
next
job.
to us, enjoying the blood money.
And then, when I was a little tyke, I'd go over to your plantation house, and that was the first time I had those fun dips. I didn't know what those things were. I never had them. Your house was just sugar house.
We had fun dips at my house? I don't know that.
You know the thing? You stick the white?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never seen them in my life.
I know.
And you and Josh are just having them in the side of your cheek. Like a cock.
They're good, bro.
Like you're stirring a cock in the side of your cheek.
You never had a... Dude. You were a deprived child.
Nah.
You just
I
have
would go to
hot
the dollar
dogs.
store, and I'd get like the apple pies, the 50-cent, 25-cent. They load up. Those things are covered in frosting. I'm pretty sure they got a few types of cancer in them.
Probably.
And
It's probably the most processed thing in this country.
that's what I grew up on. You know, dollar store,
Dollar
apple
store, apple baby. That's not a foul. That's not a foul. That's what that guy's saying in the soccer game.
We got a Euro game going on.
Yeah, I remember.
I almost texted you yesterday. I was annoyed that it says UEFA Euro 2020. I was so confused. I'm like, it's 2021. Why don't I get the years corrected?
UEFA. You ain't got no alibi. You're a bitch bag. Sorry. I said the F word. I'm sorry. It just slipped out.
Slipped. You're done.
I love like Joe List will say it, and then he'll immediately be like, I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry. Oh, man. Who cares? I don't care about anything. I'm the white devil.
But I didn't realize. I mean, they would have had this last year, right? And that's why.
Oh yeah,
every 4 years.
Yeah.
And then so that's why I was like, I thought I was watching a rerun of a game. Like I was looking around, and I'm like, why am I watching last year's game?
Where's the live event?
They don't do this every year. They do this every 4 years.
Yeah. Yep.
Learn
we're
soccer,
watching TV,
dude.
everybody, so we're gonna be checked out.
No.
I just
want to let them know that you reacted to a foul.
Sick of this.
Letting them know what's up, and then I'm also letting them know about a 2020 thing I didn't know about.
As in Tim and Jen. And then in 4 weeks,
Tim probably stopped.
And then in 4 weeks, Jordan, because she went listen.
7 weeks, maybe.
I think Jen is our biggest fan then.
Probably, and she.
Because it'll be like Monday, and she comes home and she goes, "I listen to your pod," and I go, "Oh,
Monday, Jesus."
Yeah, she's right. She's on it. I guess she puts it on in the car on the way home. I was listening to the pod in the car. I was listening to the pod. Thanks for supporting me, and then I just slowly pull my pants down, and I have an erection, and I'm like, now support this. And then she says,
support my heart.
And then she says, okay.
Woo!
Look at that, baby. That's what we call go. Poor, sorry, Venny. Oh shit.
Venny's team, North Macedonia, just got scored on by the Austria.
We have a white woman. Before the pod, we were going pretty hard on white women for a little bit.
And we'd like to let people know that we don't actually care that much about anything.
Yeah. So
if you've ever been like, "Whoa, that's a crazy take," I don't care about anything.
Yeah, I never cared. That was actually a sweet goal.
Like North Macedonia just got scored on. Don't
care. I remember.
Cool goal.
I remember though back in the day, like I think it was like a Burr special came out, and I remember like women being mad, but like it's just women on Twitter, so like do they really matter? Not really. I feel like people on Twitter are just loud.
Didn't
and
they say
stupid.
that like 2% of Twitter? No, it's something like 2% of Twitter creates like 80% of the content on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
It's like, so if there's ever an outrage, it's like that's not even
go to my tweets.
That's not even 3% of all of Twitter.
I tweet like every 3 months.
Yeah, like so people that are outraged, it's it's created by people who aren't even, I don't know.
So yeah, but even that percentage is even smaller than that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Is that a water? Or is that vodka? Nice.
Yeah, she needs Pedialyte, but I drank it all because
you need to be slamming waters in between drinks. I learned that from a black man.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Listen to us.
It's not like it's
two alcoholics.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's funny, the guy I work with who drinks
a
lot. Well, he doesn't drink like a lot. Well, maybe he does. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've told him a few times, and I go, I was like, I don't like have a desire to drink. Like I don't care. But when I hear you talk about getting hammered, I'm like, well, I want to get hammered with you. Like I want to like you make it sound cool. He's like, yeah, barbecued over the weekend, got hammered. I'm like, that sounds
just
sweet.
Sitting there chilling.
They're just eating fucking meat.
You're vibing.
Dude, you're just eating meat, hanging out, drinking. I was like, I'll do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I remember a Burr special came out, and like one of his classic going heavy on women. particularly white women.
Yeah.
And I remember like showing my mom some of it or whatever, who also was a white woman. And she's like laughing and watching it or whatever. And I just remember like, yeah, people are like mad, at him because this and that, this show. And then she's like, why? And I was like, she's like, it's all jokes. And I was like,
Yeah, well,
at
some point that stopped.
Yeah.
And at some point people started going, no, this is. Oh, actually, I know what point it was. It was probably there's a couple years ago. People started putting out like serious comedy specials where they have like these very serious through lines of like, look, we got to get over this depression, or people deal with mental health. You got to realize it, and like just a bunch of that stuff. And but the first idea of this stuff was what, in the 60s?
Oh my god.
In the 60s, people were just making shit and dick jokes in between bands, and like they'd be at carnivals and just a bunch of goofy shit.
I'm going solo, guys.
No, you can talk about.
So it's the Corey Show. So Chris has been murdered by the police. Chris did blackface, and then the police saw him and immediately killed him. That's what happens. That's a lesson to be learned. Cats are going crazy. Chris had to take care of it.
No, we were talking about comedy specials before we started.
Chris isn't murdered. You just got pranked, everybody.
Woo!
I told the audience you did blackface and then got murdered by the police.
They found out about it and they killed me?
Oh, they just thought you were black. And they killed you.
That makes sense. Well, hey, they were in the right.
Yeah.
That's in the rule book.
You ever see those TikToks where like,
if you look it up, cop rule book.
You ever see the TikToks where like it's just like white people being insane towards cops, and then it cuts to like just a black guy with like he's doing like this selfie of his own face, and he's just his like mouth is hanging open because he's like, how are you getting away with that?
Yeah.
Or like they'll have one where they do like the it'll be like a black guy getting pulled over, and he's like, can I see your license and registration? Yeah. And then he reaches, and then it like cuts to him like with like heaven in the background, and he's just he's immediately dead.
What the fuck?
It's so fucked up. I don't know. Comedy's great. I love fucked up jokes. I don't even care.
I saw a good Kyle Kinane tweeted today. He said
I haven't seen anything from him in a long time.
He said
he said boop.
Yeah, it was really brave. He goes, why do we let all these beeps into our beep country? And beep. He said memes are to comedy the same as ringtones are music. Memes are comedy the same as memes as ringtones are music.
That's pretty good. That's a good observation.
Like, yeah,
it's a decent observation.
Think about people who have never witnessed any stand-up comedy, or many stand-up or many comedy movies, and they're younger and they've only seen all these horrible memes, and they're just like, this. Oh, that's the coffee, dude. She started like a thing of she's brewing coffee, and then thought the
cat was going.
Thought the freaking kitchen was turning evil, like that basement furnace in Home Alone.
Home Alone, yeah, it's like and he's like,
that scared the shit out of me. That might have been why I ran out of basements for the first 12 years of my life.
Have you seen those TikToks where people like running out of their basement and they'll just have something chase them? I'm like, yeah, dude, that was like my life as a kid.
There's so many TikToks like that are just solely like, oh, this is a nostalgia thing that so many people will connect with.
Yeah, dude, they get me every time. Like, oh, me too.
Yeah.
There's even ones where I'm like,
other
people
playing an old video game, and I'm like, literally, there's one that's just playing. The guy's playing Halo 1, and I'm going, I do. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's me.
I love this. Yeah. So.
Dude, so I just heard a shower turn on upstairs, and I know there's a female up there alone.
Let's go up there.
Now, don't read into this too much. There's two of us down here.
Jordan's listening to this in 4 months, and she's just like, "Oh my god,
was I about to get assaulted?"
Oh yeah, the beginning of Your Mom's House with Nate Bargatze.
Yeah,
Christina's just like, Any of you
I
guys
just
could,
always
it
have to
started
be
with
worried
any of
about
you
being
guys-
raped and murdered.
Yeah.
And like they're just like, Jesus.
At first it was the murder thing, and then she started talking about the rape thing.
Dude,
and
yeah.
and they're
Well, no,
like,
'cause
stop.
she said like raped and murdered, and then they like got away from it for a minute, and then she goes, but like yeah, like at any moment, like one of you in here could rape and murder me, and then like it cuts to the booth, and they're like, none of us are gonna do that. Ever.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But thought it was hilarious. Dude, this soccer game is going wild. I just thought it was funny, like I don't know. I feel like it's, which I mean, rightly so, and touchy. I mean, like obviously rape is horrible. Shouldn't have to say that, but I feel like everyone has to preface everything with like, this is bad, and I fully understand it,
dude.
Now here comes my stupid joking take.
Yeah. Dude, Bill Burr had to do that in his SNL monologue before he started like tearing apart white women.
Yeah.
He had to like preface it with stuff when it's like, 10, 20 years ago, you just start with the jokes.
Yeah. SNL just did that with that Michael
I know.
Che and
their final episode of that season, they were like, they prefaced it, but guess what,
funny.
dude? After they prefaced it, hey guys, we're just joking around. They had some of their best jokes on the show
Those
for
are
years.
Hilarious.
Michael
because they were so funny.
Because they're like, guys, look, we're not trying to be offensive, we're just being funny. And it's like, that's what all of it was supposed to be. Everything is supposed to be, you're just being silly. We all understand you're being silly and ridiculous. No one's going to Weekend Update to be like, let's find out how we can change the world.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking improv idiots.
Anyway,
saying goofy shit.
Like, I don't know, for some reason, like, because I feel like joking around about that stuff, especially in front of like women, they're like it's like they're like, that's basically saying the N-word in front of a black person. I feel like that's like saying like rape, like joking about rape.
Yeah.
Which, God, I feel like even like now someone's listening, you're gonna joke about rape, like it's not funny. But for some reason, when Christina was like, she's just,
was that real?
Whoa, go Macedonia! I should text Fenny.
Yeah, shoot him a text. Shoot him a text your cack. I can't believe that that's real. The goalie had it, but then dropped it.
Yeah, dude.
You gotta watch this again.
Hold on, I gotta text the Venn dog.
So the ball bounces around. If they show the replay, you gotta see it. So the ball bounces around, and then
don't worry, folks. We're gonna get back to talking about rape any moment.
And the ball bounces around in the front there, and it looks like the goalie slide. It was scary, but the goalie slides in, on the ground, holds on to it.
Yeah.
So it looked like he's made the save and it's done.
Oh, it came out.
I just can't believe that it came out.
Well, because he slid into the
when
he grabbed it. He slid.
Do better. Where is he looking? Never let that ball is yours and only yours. I'd put my cock inside.
Yeah, but he
of it.
barely had it. I don't know. I'm not gonna.
I'm pissed that he didn't get it. Get it?
I mean, this guy slammed into him. Not debatable.
Not debatable.
That's Chris's new thing. He's never argued.
I get angry and then I say I'm not debatable before you even try to debate me.
Goes to the.
It's not debatable.
He just goes into the city and stands on the corner yelling, "Not debatable." And then everyone goes, "I'm scared of this. I'm scared of this man." Anyway, I thought it was funny when Christina is just like, I don't know, just nonchalantly talking about being raped and murdered. Like, any one of you guys could rape me. For some reason, I'm just like, that's fun. I don't know, that's funny.
It made all the dudes uncomfortable. They're like,
yeah,
stop, please
that
stop.
was funny. That's why I was like loud, because they're like,
it was funny because they were like uncomfortable.
Yeah, because they're like, well, first of all, we wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
But they were like,
and then she's like, but which one of you would if one of you did?
Yeah, and they're talking about like they were like, even before it got uncomfortable, her and Tom were like, I mean, I feel like women are just at the mercy of men at all times. And I'm like, I mean, I guess that is kind of insane. That like at any moment, like you could just go upstairs and like, I mean, is Jordan overpowering you? No chance.
Yeah, so like, I mean,
you could even start.
This might be the first like chunk of years, like 50, 70 years. I don't know how many years, but this might be the first chunk of years that like big nations. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
Chris used big nations. We don't know where he's going.
But a bunch of people in the world are like acknowledging that and being like, we shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah.
But before then, people were just like,
Before then, you could tune up your woman, and it's
no,
fine.
well, guys would just look around and go, but I mean, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. And like,
God.
that would just be,
What
just
if
the
that's like
feeling.
someone's excuse? They're in court.
Hey, look.
He's like, I
look,
mean,
I
my
had a
dick was
boner.
hard.
Yeah.
You got it. He's
I
like,
think that's how people
he's
felt.
elbowing the judge. The judge is like, I got you, buddy.
That's how people thought.
Yeah.
If it go back 1,000 years, that's what happened. A guy would give another guy a look probably and be like, huh? Well, I mean, sometimes you had and then the ladies couldn't even speak. Like, I don't know.
No, I'm sure.
They probably had some.
No, I'm sure if I walked into a room with Amanda Nunes, I'd be like, "You're mine," and then she just beats the living shit out of me.
So that's what I pictured. I pictured the big, the tall.
She just fucking head kicks me. Corey's retarded now.
Yeah, the big.
Corey died. One head kick. He's just dead. "9/11 on your house, Chris."
Dude,
I'm gonna check the windows.
Drove. A plane just flew. Just 7 feet from the top of the house.
I thought we were getting 9/11.
Dude, all 3 cats in the house. I have 3 cats. I'm a hoarder, and all 3 of them just darted underneath shit. Buddy's looking in through the windows.
I thought we were getting 9/11 to your house. They're like, Chris is a they're like, Chris is a target, because we all know it's the brown people that do that.
Yeah.
Do you think it was like our country? Like, facilitated by.
Probably. Like, 'cause look what happened from it, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
From it was just like, hey guys.
Well, they fucking passed the goddamn what the fuck is that act called? Oh my god.
The Muhammad Ali Act.
It was like the Muhammad Ali Act. What was the one where like they basically like the NSA or whatever, they can like listen to phone calls and like do whatever they want now. What is it called? It's called
so
like
many things have happened since
yeah,
then.
like they did. We
basically
like
clearly
everything that happens is like we give up more of our rights.
I think if there's a multiple choice and I was gonna decide and I had to bet, if somebody knew
is Chris gay? A, yes. B,
no.
Yes. C.
One of the options has got to be 10% gay, because that might be it. Because it's Pride Month, and I got to come out as bisexual, like all the white women.
I wonder, like, okay, so if you could like measure percentage.
You almost can. I mean, some people have done that. Some people straight up just post on Facebook, "Hey guys, I didn't know, but I'm saying I'm coming out now. The longest time I've been 33% gay."
Yeah, but they just make that number.
I know.
Like, I wanted like a test.
What a weird thing to make up.
Yeah, like how
I'm bi, but I'm really barely gay.
You're bad at math.
Like, I would like to pet a wiener. I don't want to make it hard. I'd like to just gently rub someone's balls, but I'm not gonna have a relationship with a guy.
I like think about it, but then like I'll be like watching porn, and then there'll be a part where it's just heavily on the guy, and I'm just so like, oh my god, dude, like I'm like, I don't want to look at this guy's fucking dick.
My big thing is sometimes they just show an
dick.
Angle of like this dude's hairy ass.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
Or something.
But that's just a bad angle.
Yeah, so there'll be
whether
bad
you're
angles.
gay or not. That's a bad angle. Do gay guys want to look at that?
I don't know. Some. I mean, there's something out there for everybody.
Yeah,
but I'm saying that there's a point when I go, I got to change this because I don't like this at all. Or how often does this happen? Now we're getting into different stuff because this is what we do. But you'll be watching something that you're enjoying. This is good. This is the one I wanted to watch, and then the guy just or anybody, something's too extra. It's a little more than you thought. Like at first things are normal, and then the guy's just kind of grabbing her head, and I'm like,
yeah,
I'm
dude, too much.
I'm not into it.
Dude, I'm all about like it has to come across as like realistic and like.
It has to look like both
I'm not
of them
like a fucking 15-year-old boy where I'm like, this must be what it's like.
No,
dude, I even like what's your take on this? Like the videos where like a dude, like the dude's dick is like gigantic. Because I've heard people say like, I love those are like the ones I want to watch, and I'm like, to me, I'm like, whose dick is that big? This guy.
No, and then
not me.
Pride Month. I'll even throw this in there. So I don't like it when they're like insane, but
Pride Month.
But I'm saying Pride Month because I kind of like it if the if the dick isn't like very horrible looking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you don't want to gross.
There's some of that it just looks so like clean.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm like,
you got a clean cock, brother.
yeah, like just
I'll send the guy a
like
message.
it's this like symmetrical.
Yeah.
There are some that are
That's pretty good, I think.
There's some that are an insane curve.
Oh yeah.
And I go, I'm out of here. It looks like he's fucking her with a tool. It doesn't look like anything.
So I'm not huge. See, like I'm not huge on
Pride
like
Month.
like when they're banging the ladies, and like there's a lot of visual on the guy.
Nah, yeah.
But then like what I do like, if it's like a blowjob video, like those like that's different.
Point of view.
Yeah, because then it's like worshiping. Like not worshiping. That's a bad word. I don't use that word. I don't like that word.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I like when I watch like a blowjob video
like,
or like a girl's like giving like a nice handy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I like this because I need to see the cock in this video.
There's been this before where I pick one and I go, this looks good, but then it's just the chick jacking.
Oh, like the full video?
Yeah, like just pretty much just that.
Yeah, it's like a hand job video.
Yeah, I don't like this.
You don't like that?
No, I'm like, ah.
I've gone through phases where I'm in the mood for like a hand job video, because I'm like,
well, because
you're basically giving yourself a hand job. So then you're like, this is me right now. This chick right here.
This is my hands, her hand.
Yeah, my hand is her hand.
That's the name of the episode.
My hand is her hand. I don't know, man. I think,
dude, that plane was so close to the house.
Yeah, dude, we almost. I know I've said it a million times, but it's funny to say.
That might have picked up.
We almost got 9/11.
That might have picked up.
Dude,
I can't wait to find out when I never listen to this.
Up a hitchhiker.
You can pick up this.
Rape and kill him.
Hey, we're able to have fart mics, so if you ever have one brewing,
yeah,
pop one out.
I wish I had a fart right now so I could do it, because I could easily just go.
Yeah, come out quick.
Dude, that'd be great.
The way my butt works, dude, I gotta get rid of the whole forest down there if you want to hear it. It's a big muffle, just full muff.
Sometimes I got loud ones, sometimes I don't. It depends on how much pressure's there.
I mean, every single time I do a trimming, I'm out there just popping them.
I'm not afraid to trim up my butt area. I don't want it to get itchy back there.
It'll be there's like one day where you're like. But then I
bought Manscaped a while back.
I go
the
forward.
Lawnmower.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Sweet.
3.0.
I think it's 3.0.
Yeah, I got that.
Dude, that's sweet, man.
Sponsored.
It works good. You don't have to like worry about like nicking your nuts and shit.
There was one time, I think.
Well, like.
I think it
can
almost
still happen.
Yeah.
But like,
you just have to.
You're not like
an idiot.
You're not like performing surgery like with another one where you're like.
Yeah.
Well, this one, like, you
where
can
see the razors going.
Yeah, this one, you can be a little more liberal with, like, okay, I'm moving it around. Hey, buddy, you're a bitch. Everybody's gay, even buddy.
It's the buddy riff zone.
Everybody's gay, even buddy. Buddy's a cat that I'm looking at right now, just so anybody knows. Jen told me she was going to work yesterday. Not yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
And there was she said it was all the way down to one lane on Southfield, and she's like, I didn't see a car accident or anything. And then she said, I just saw some lady on the sidewalk covered in blood, and her arms were up. And she said, so I went to Facebook, or it says she Googled like Allen Park Police, and she said the first thing on their Facebook was like, a woman was involved in a hit and run, so some guy just smashed into a woman on Southfield by a Krispy Kreme and kept going. Just left.
What?
First of all, my thing was, I was like, that's crazy. How do you do that? Second of all, there's no crosswalk there by Krispy Kreme. So, what are you doing? Like
Southfield over there?
Yeah, like right by Krispy Kreme. I'm pretty sure there's no crosswalk right there. Like you can't. You have when you're crossing there, you're taking your chances.
That's like a highway. Man.
Yeah, you'd be going 50.
People are going 50.
Yeah,
people are going over because they're.
Yeah. And then you got old lady Smithers walking across the street like, I gotta get to Krispy Kreme. Yeah, dude. That's insane. I guess she's like in critical condition. I guess I don't know.
That's crazy. The image of just a person covered in blood with their arms in the air.
You got it, dude. You're an idiot if you're crossing at like don't get me wrong. Like I've crossed at crazy spots, but like awareness has got to be 99 overall. Not Sky Gilden 36.
No, not the 36.
Remember we would talk about Madden stats and Sky was his word.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta apply EA Sports, sports stats
Yeah, to
life, and
Yeah.
awareness is the biggest one, and you gotta be aware, dude.
I feel like mine's pretty
Be aware
good.
of rape jokes and don't make them, okay? If you make rape jokes, then you're not aware
Yeah,
of how
don't
the
make a
harm
rape
that they
joke.
make. You're basically telling the world that it's okay to rape people, and if the rape happens, now it's your fault because
Yeah.
you made the joke
Well,
back in '83.
oh,
Oh,
I gotta clean that.
what the fuck?
I pulled a boogie out of my nose. Hold on, boys. I'll get you one. We got this. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Come back.
Okay, all right, guys, we're still here with you.
Yeah, I'm the gayest guy in the show. Just
Court-
kidding. Chris
Pride
is
Month,
the
so Court
gayest
can't
guy.
get gay out of his mind.
Yeah, dude, that's fun. I don't know. I like singing about gay. I feel like
Oh, no one in the crowd.
me
Some
singing
people
about
do
being
that.
gay is I'm normalizing it.
Normalizing singing.
I feel like it'd be
gay
worse if I
stuff.
was like, I'm a straight guy. I only like pussy and tits. If you put a cock near me, I'm gonna
Yeah.
fucking kill the guy.
Yeah.
I'm
I like
singing
how
about
Mark Norman always just like queef,
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 queef
like,
my ass.
he's like, I'm Kevin Hart, queef.
Dude, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'd like some adventuring in my butt.
I wouldn't like that.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. I mean, have you ever
pretty
taken good shit? How would a reverse shit feel?
Yeah, a good shit feels great, but then, I think that's just because my body's like, yeah, getting rid of the
Yeah,
toxins.
dude. You ever just dump it and it's like a
Oh, another soccer player died on the field. Oh, actually, that's not a joke.
yeah,
Some
that happened.
yeah, Christian Eriksen
I like how we're
collapsed,
not on camera.
but he's okay, right? I end up saying he was okay. Oh, damn it.
I don't know, brother. I've been too busy. I'm too busy getting it done. I'm too busy out there in the streets. Yeah. Dude, so crazy in the streets. Crazy. Oh, let me check that. I want to check my notes. Maybe I wrote some stuff down. I try to write stuff down for the show. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. Oh, let's talk about Drew. He just texted.
Damn, man, I don't know. I was trying to look up news on it and find the wrong shit.
Drew, what did Drew send? Oh,
Bow, bow, bow.
Schmidt from New Girl. Is that what he said?
It doesn't matter.
Game is at 3 p.m.
Look at
today,
it later.
by the way.
None of that matters.
I'm gonna text him. Lose
We're-
this number.
Yeah, text Drew. We're doing the podcast that you lied to us and tell us you listened to.
Yeah. Were you guys talking about me? What was that one? Or wasn't it like the title or
In
something?
the title, no, in the description of our episode, I put, hey, we talked about this, that, and thrift store flipping.
Oh
And he's
yeah.
like, oh, they're making fun of me. And it's like, no, I was making fun of a story on Instagram I saw where people were taking it very seriously. If you're just thrifting,
Oh
if you're
yeah.
flipping thrift store stuff, then you're stealing from the poor.
Oh yeah, because he texted us and he was like,
You're not.
"Oh, you guys talk about me?" And then I was like, "I don't know. What do we say? I don't remember."
Yeah,
and then
we
he was
might
like,
have.
in the
Which
description.
episode? We probably talked about you a couple different
Because then when you brought it up, yeah, in the description it said that, and I go, "Oh, like, no, that wasn't about you."
Yeah.
Dude, let me say something. Oh yeah, so yesterday at the airport, there was this drunk woman. Apparently,
Yes.
she got off her flight, and you know how like when you have a checked bag, it goes on the carousel, and
Yes.
and it goes round and round and round and round. Get your bag, and then she didn't get her bag. So like when people don't get their bags, then the airline collects them and puts them in the baggage office. Because
Oops, I just fucked Jordan up.
whoa,
My phone is on the chart. God damn it.
oh,
She's probably listening to something and my phone just connected to the
that's the Bluetooth.
unbelievable. She's pissed.
Jesus, dude, these fucking tackles are nuts.
Alright, what's up?
Anyway,
Yeah.
what was I saying? Yeah, this lady, her baggage was going around on the carousel, and apparently, so she's wasted, and she like went and just instead of picking up her bag, she just like went to get food at like one of the restaurants, I guess, in the airport. So then the airline took her bag and put it in the baggage office, but then I guess that airline's baggage office closed.
Yeah.
So then she couldn't get her bag, so she's just wasted, and she like went up to one of my coworkers and was like, "Hey, And she's like, I need my bag, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, well, we don't work for like that. Like, we can't get your bag.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, you guys are good for nothing. You just waddle around the airport, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, bye.
Yeah.
And they just like walked away from her. And then so like the girl we work with was like telling the rest of us about it. So then like some other coworkers, let's go talk to her. And like I'm like, what the fuck, guys? And like we went back inside, and like a couple of them like she actually came up to them, and I went, well, I don't want to be a part of this. So I like left, and then so I guess she was like talking to them, and like they obviously can't help her, and like she's like, I'm gonna get you all fired, blah blah blah, and like going
Just
crazy.
another,
And then she
just another white woman.
yeah, dude, she's white,
Yeah.
white drunk girl, and then she's
Give me a
talking
fucking bag.
the one guy I work with was like, yeah. Then she came up to like these random passengers and was like, do you work here? And I'm like, whoa. And like she's just, and then we saw her talking to like a prospect kid, which these are like
Prostitute?
literal kids. They just
Yeah.
push people around in wheelchairs. And I'm like, dude, that kid doesn't know shit. He's a fucking
Oh my God.
child. And then as we were leaving,
Causing a
this
ruckus
is like when
in
I
the
was
airport.
going home. We're leaving, and this other couple comes up to people I work with, and they told them, yeah, that lady called our teenage daughter a drug addict. Like she's just going insane. And then finally the cops came, and like
This was this week.
This was yesterday. This was last
Oh
night.
my god.
And she's
She's
like,
just wandering around.
yeah. And then the cops came, and then they were like like she didn't have her ID for them, like she couldn't find it, and she just dumped her entire purse out on the floor. And then like the cops just like arrested her.
She's like, I don't have any drugs like this drug addict. And it's
Yeah.
just a 12-year-old
Yeah,
kid
it's like a
playing
child.
Game Boy.
And I'm like, dude, these people are insane, man. That's so crazy.
That's
You just
funny.
get wasted, and then like you're literally.
And then you're a wreck.
Yeah,
You're
you're-
blackout probably, and
Yeah.
you're just ruining things for everybody.
And everyone's like, kill this person.
I forgot I actually had a story from work.
The cops should accidentally kill that lady.
Yeah. Start doing that.
Yeah.
Accidentally killing people that are very annoying.
Kill some
Not
dumb white
some other
drunk bitch, and nobody would even care.
Yeah.
Besides other white women, but we don't respect their opinion anyway. So
Yeah. No
are
one
they gonna get together in
Well,
March?
those
They probably they would get together in March and then like hate each other's outfits, and that girl's a bitch, and then
Yeah.
they wouldn't even be
They'd
united.
quickly fall apart.
Yeah, they
and
just talk
then
shit about each other.
They'd be marching against each other.
Like so many women at my work like hate each other. They're like, oh.
Yeah.
And like I have no problem with any of them. I'm like, oh, they're cool with me. She was a bitch to me. I'm like, okay, and they just hate them forever. It's kind of funny actually. So you just have a grudge with somebody who might have slighted you, but probably didn't. You just read into it.
just read
That
it.
happens too. It's like
Yeah.
she said it like this to me. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that.
Yep.
No, it was. Okay.
Now they meant this.
I'm like, okay.
Alright.
Okay, all right. We're going heavy on these ladies today. Sorry.
So
Maybe all of you should show me your tits, and I'll think about redacting this.
yeah,
We'll delete the episode.
I'll delete all of our most of the
If I
shows.
get 100 tit pics by the end of the week, we'll delete this episode.
We'll delete the majority of the episodes.
Yeah, we'll stop doing the pod forever.
So I got a little thing from work. So
A little penis.
I got a little thing from work.
We're like, hey, Chris, this is your job. Your dick's small.
Yeah, that's the job. I'm micro peen porn star.
I'm the
So-
micro peen porn guy.
Played basketball Monday.
One interruption.
Yeah.
Her.
Oh yeah, she's good, but I hate this commercial. Doesn't make any sense.
What's silent?
No, it is silent right now.
Her
But
breath.
I know every word of it. 'cause it's
I know,
in
but
Dennis.
it's silent right now. So I'm
She's
just
a
saying.
stand-up comedian.
I know.
She's gorgeous.
She needs to do.
Oh boy, OnlyFans.
How
All
much
right.
money
so-
would you pay for that?
I don't know, because I speak that all the time, and then like somebody does, and I'm like, I still didn't get it.
Yeah, no, I didn't get. Yeah, but like nobody's gotten it where I'm like, oh, I gotta see that.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But,
But-
see, the people that
Are
are people
get
that would
it.
never do it.
Yeah.
Like
That's
someone
the
like that,
idea.
I'm like, they would never do it. So like,
The situation that I'm hypothetical, I'm talking about this
It
hypothetical
would just never
situation
happen, and that's why you're like, $200.
yeah.
Check it out. So I played basketball last Monday, and then so I played with this knee brace. He's an old man, and my brother gave me these knee sleeves to wear under them. And I was just testing them out. I took. Oh yeah. Also, I was kind of sore, so I was like, oh yeah, I had like shin splints and stuff. So this knee sleeve covers like all of my shin. So I figured I'll wear this at work, and it'll help heal because that's the idea of like the compression. It's supposed to help your blood flow, blah blah blah. So I go to work and I'm wearing this sleeve. A couple hours into work, I feel it slipping down, and it's just kind of annoying me. And I'm pulling it up, but I'm pulling it up. Oh, like my pants or on over it. So, and I'm like, man, at some point today, I'm gonna like unbuckle my belt. I work far away from everybody in this warehouse. I was like, at some point, yeah, I got caught jacking it. At some point, I'm going to do this. So I finally do, standing up. I finally.
Stable condition.
All right, there you go. Christian Eriksen remains in stable condition, everybody.
You heard it here first, not ESPN.
If no one knew, he collapsed, looked like he was dying on the field. They were doing the CPR, chest pumps and shit. It was very scary situation. Looked like some sort of heat stroke kind of thing. So anyways, I'm at work, this knee sleeve. I need to pull it up. It's bothering me. So I unbuckle my belt. I got to unbutton, and then I'm starting to pull it up. Literally, no one talks to me all day. I'm in this far corner working on my own computer. I'm in my own like section of this warehouse, and I start pulling it up, and then I hear from around the corner. There's this lady. She's been helping us in the warehouse. She used to work in the warehouse, but then a guy retired in the office. She moved to work in the office, but now it's been so busy. She's been in the warehouse helping us. So, but she does this to me because she knows it bothers me, so she keeps doing it
Oh no.
from a distance in the warehouse. She'll come up. She'll be walking to me. Chris. And because one time it happened, I went, what? I go, you like, she does that? Or she waits till she's 4 feet from me. I can't hear her. She's like walking silently. She's a tiny lady. And she just goes, Chris! And I'm like, oh, it like scares me almost.
Yeah.
So she's doing the Chris. I'm like, what? So anyways, this time, arm is down in my pants like I'm adjusting my 12-inch dick that's getting stuck with my balls onto my thigh, and that's what it looks like because I'm reaching for this sleeve, and then I look over and she goes, Chris, what are you doing? I go, what? I look over at her and I go, what? Don't come back here when I don't have my pants on. And then she's like, she kind of turned to the side and was just like, what are you doing? I go, I'm moving my pants around. What are you doing or whatever?
Yeah.
I was just trying to like play it off.
Dude, that's scary.
And then I'm like,
You
what's?
could end up.
Oh, she's a cool chick. Like, she's worked in the warehouse before.
We've already discussed this in
We've
this
already
episode enough.
There's none.
Women may appear cool, but if they want a case,
They can get one.
instant.
No.
Sorry.
But no, because when I first started, she was in the warehouse like years ago. She was like on her way to moving to the office. I just say she's cool because she'll talk shit with like other people. Like if other people will be like, talk crap about how you can't drive the high-low, you drive slow, you don't know how to stack that. It's like the typical warehouse bullshit talk.
Yeah.
She would do it, or we weigh a few items. Like a lot of times you'd be weighing, warehouse info. A lot of times you'd be weighing 2 pallets. I'll set 2 pallets down, but they're different pieces.
Yeah.
They're going to different destinations, so you need different weights.
All right.
So you set both pallets down on the weigh scale together. Both pallets weigh a total of 805, and then the guy in the high-low will quickly
Just lift one up,
pick the top one up, and you see the bottom one is 402.
and then you can subtract.
So now you know the other one is 403, and she'll just look over at you, and we're like, and me and this other guy are like, you can't do the math. It wasn't something as simple as that, but still we were like, oh my god. And then the other guy, because he's worked with her longer, I've messed with her about stuff and we've like laughed, but he'll go as far as to be like he'll be like real condescending, like messing around. But like it's because they've worked longer or whatever. I'm not gonna go in there and go, look at this dumb bitch.
I'm sure but a lot of older guys are a little bit sexist.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. They're messing around.
No, I know.
But
Yeah, but I feel like even like guys like I'm messing around, but then like it's like there's like a root of like but like women are
women are trash, right?
yeah they're like a little bit beneath us.
I mean, it was.
What's her name?
Joan Rivers.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's like I think when I
Stand-up
applied
comedian Joan
there,
Rivers.
that's the girl I was gonna like replace.
Oh
That's when they were like telling me, and I was like, oh okay.
yeah, they didn't get anyone in. They got me to replace 2 people.
Yeah.
That's funny that you were in there for one day, right?
I just interviewed.
Yeah, so you're there.
Yeah. I was
And they
in
walked
there.
on the warehouse, right?
Yeah.
Talking about shit.
Yeah.
You're sitting there going, "This is stupid."
I was like, oh, okay. And then I don't know. I just honestly, I want to be honest. Like,
The JB guy got let go.
like I'm not like good at like I was never good at school or anything, but I feel like I'm good. Like I'm a good worker, and I'm good at I pick stuff up, and like I'm not like
It
common
seems
sense.
really simple.
And I feel like I'm in there, and I'm like, I'm just in my head. I'm like, you guys would be fucking lucky to, and like they're acting like, yeah, I don't know, and I'm like, whatever, don't
Yeah.
fucking hire me. Get
Yeah.
some shithead that you can pay less, and then you fire him.
Well, they're dumb. They
And then,
got
like,
a guy.
Honestly, when I was in there with the two guys,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to like shit on anybody, but I'm like, I could do your two jobs, so don't act like.
No, and everyone can.
Yeah, even
Everybody
like
can.
I mean, but even managers at my work, some of them, I'm like, you're not better than all of us.
Yep.
Like, any one of us could just step into your job and take over
Yeah.
and be much more pleasant.
Why do you think that you can be gone for 2 weeks and things are just fine?
Yeah,
Because you're not whatever you might think. You might have the feeling that you're like, I'm the end all be all with
you're not as
warehouses.
crucial to the operation as you think you are.
Yeah.
That is crazy, especially in like your type of job where like things need to be done on time. Like someone leaves and they come back and then they're like, oh, everything's still cool. Yup.
Yep.
And then you leave and people are like, yeah, we were fucked. And it's like, yeah, because I fucking do so much.
Yeah.
But then like a boss leaves and then it's like, hey, you don't do anything. So like your job is like we just like have you talk to people for us. You're like a third party. Or not
Some
third
people
party,
will
but
have
a
a
middleman.
manager will just be out on just getting surgeries,
Yeah.
and then everything's fine.
Yeah.
And then people start looking around in the workplace, going, "Do we even need Bob?
Yeah.
We might not need Bob.
Yeah.
Why did we cut? Gary and Chad could have cut Bob.
Yeah. Euro 20. Oh shit. Well, we missed
Jordan's
our
upstairs,
opportunity. She's out of the bathroom.
Scooby Doo doors. Welcome to Yelling Grandma
Welcome.
After Hours.
Yeah, welcome to Yelling Grandma Nightclub. You want to have sex?
Yeah,
Anything
feel
goes
it.
in this nightclub. Fuck wherever you want. Have sex with a guy and not be gay.
You can fuck in the kitchen. You can fuck on the fucking sink in there.
You
Nice
can-
and clean.
You can have sex with your family.
Because it's after hours here.
After hours.
Feel it. I wonder how they can hear us.
Say any swear word. Say any slur.
Oh,
After hours, anything goes.
dude. You think they're rocking with us?
Probably not. This is
Dude.
John in our car going, this is annoying. These two are stupid.
Oh yeah, dude.
Jen just listening.
Feel it, dude.
This is Jen listening. I hate them.
Oh shit.
Buddy, you look faded. Dude. Welcome to the Yelling Grandma After Dark.
This is me slamming my dick on the table.
This is the music plays and everyone just looms in the shadows, ready to have sex.
We're all ready.
Everyone's nude.
Yeah, that was good, dude.
That was cool.
Man, I felt that.
I felt my erection get really big.
That's maximum love.
Maximum power.
Maximum love. Broken silver Android phone. Cell phones.
Maximum rape.
Oh, dude.
Maximum
That was a good little
gay guy.
ditty.
Pride Month, maximum gay guy.
Dude, they got a good ass month, dude. They got a full month.
I know
That's
Bill
nice.
Burr already made this joke in his monologue, but like black people really get shafted. February,
Yeah.
honestly, might be one of the worst months. It's the shortest,
Unbelievable.
one of the coldest. Like, come on, man, give them July. For real.
Yeah, dude.
They can be out. They can be they. Are you calling black people they? Yeah.
Yeah, they can do
Like
whatever they want.
they, you know, as human beings, equal, can be out partying. Saying,
let me
"Fuck
know."
you," giving the white people the finger. Fuck you, white people. This is our month, bitch.
Yeah, dude. And they don't like the cold, dude. February?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't like the cold.
Let's
I'm black.
let's switch it. No, because people would be like, oh, you can't give
No,
gays the
June,
shortest-
July. You Pride straight in Black
straight
History
into-
Month.
Yeah, okay.
I know
July,
it has
do
to do with like
July.
Martin Luther King and all that shit.
But
like,
that's
look,
that could be itself. over
That
there.
has its own day,
Yeah, it's got its own
and
stuff.
then boom,
going
then
on.
they get a month in July, so they have the whole day. Fuck it, give them February and July. How about that? That's what you do. That's what we call in the business a compromise. And then racist white people are like, how's that fucking compromise? They get 2 months. I can't barely handle the 1 month.
Yeah. The whole month, I'm like,
What
man,
about
I can't wait to get out of this month.
The racist people just hate February. Like, dude,
Don't talk about it. They turn on like a sports game.
George,
They're talking about it.
George has a bad time in February.
Why?
It's Black History Month.
And he's
He
never really been a
hates
part of
black
that.
people? So like he just gets mad.
Unbelievable.
How does that affect him? I don't understand.
Guy was just kayaking on this ad in his own bedroom.
Yeah, dude, that one girl had a sick setup. It looked like. I wonder what her computer's the pieces.
All right, dude. How do you sing along to this song? You know. You know.
Put a
I
finger,
just so
put a
hold
finger
on.
in a pussy.
I listen to this sometimes. You know, but how do I sing along to this?
Yeah.
It's something that it's on my playlist. I got a playlist sometimes I listen to on the way to basketball, and I'm like, you know, I just sit there in my car, but I just nod my head.
You're
I don't want
You're
anyone.
like, weed 'em, babe, weed 'em, dude.
I'm sitting there going, weed 'em,
You're
Weed 'em,
like,
weed 'em,
Christophers, weed 'em, Christophers.
weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em,
Weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em.
weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em.
Weed 'em, white people.
You know, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em. Weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em. You know?
Weed 'em,
That's-
weed 'em, weed 'em. Black Alex Bond. That's not the words. Say the words.
Yeah.
And you're like,
I'm like, well, I can't do this.
And he's like, he pulls out a gun. Say the words.
I'm like, dude, I'm just look, I'm supporting an artist. I
And then
I
you
give
say-
him Spotify listen sometimes.
And then he has a gun pointed on you, and you say the word, and then he's like, can't believe you said the word in front of me, and he just kills you. That's how Chris died. Weed 'em,
Weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em.
That's a good song.
Weed 'em, weed 'em.
Every day I once had sex with a guy.
Yeah,
Dude, you could argue that jacking yourself off is gay.
You ever heard this, dude? Ever heard that? That get you going, dude?
It gets my ass going with blood. What if guys had periods put down their asses?
That'd suck. I don't want anything to do with blood. If I was a
Yeah.
woman, I would kill myself.
If I was a woman, I'd fucking trans
Dude,
into
how do
a
you-
guy.
Would I just not have the thing I have? I have like a problem with blood.
Dude,
Would I? Was that agoraphobia?
this opinion might be formulated because I'm a straight white guy, but I feel like being a lesbian would be so awesome.
Well, yeah, because we like women. Women are beautiful.
Yeah, dude, and two
We're
women? What's
disgusting.
more
Men are
beautiful
gross.
than one woman? Two women? God. Yeah, golly!
Agoraphobia is the fear of places and situations that might cause panic and helplessness and embarrassment. Oh, that's this podcast every week. Every week, you know, this is a place of a situation of panic,
Yeah,
helplessness, and
isn't
embarrassment.
agoraphobics are people that don't want to leave their house, right?
Yeah, I just heard gore. I thought gore. I thought blood. So I was like, oh, agoraphobia.
Nah, that's probably something else.
What's
phobia.
the fear of blood? I'll look it up.
Bloodophobia.
Now that I can use my phone.
It's called afraid of a woman's pussy phobia. Because they're always bleeding.
Oof.
What does it say?
Hemophobia?
What is it?
Hemophobia?
Oh, yeah. I think I actually knew
The
that.
term of irrational fear. It's not irrational, okay?
Yeah, it
I
is.
can't handle
It's
it.
a liquid, dude. You're afraid of a liquid.
You're afraid of a liquid, and it's inside of you
Have you
every
ever
day,
had a
you
glass
dumbass.
of water? Yeah, you're
This
made
liquid
up.
is in you, you
Yeah.
fucking dumbass.
Cut your finger, it's gonna come out of you, you little pussy. It comes out of your damn wife every month.
Hemophobia might be caused by a previous negative experience with blood. That was when Corey almost died in front of me.
Yeah.
Corey
Even
got
though I
busted in
didn't
the
almost
nose,
die.
and he almost died, and
It
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 hurt
hurt,
me.
but I didn't die.
No, did I have a problem before that one? Because I went to a movie. I saw one of the Saw movies where the guy cuts a number off his neck,
Oh yeah, that was pretty bad.
and I was with a girl, and I had my arm around her, and I was like, I put my arm back, and I pushed. She was like leaning on me. I pushed her off, and I was like, oh my god. And I'm just sweating. I was like, I need water. And she's like, are you alright? And I'm like, I'm dying in front of you.
Yeah, some child.
Oh
was just
god.
like,
And then it cut to like it was like a montage of the guy. The camera is circling around him from above. I think Saw did this to me. The camera's doing this
that's
circling
probably your first experience.
circling above him, and he's cutting a 9 off his neck. And he's like, ah! The camera's just zooming in on his neck and on his face, his expression. And it's going from that to the other girl who needed to get like a fucking key out of a box that had razor blades.
Yeah.
So she puts her hand in the box, but as she comes out, it'll cut her wrist. So there's razor blades on her wrist, and she's just doing this. It's like a Chinese finger trap. When you pull out, it tightens, and you pull out, your dick gets caught in the
Like that,
razors.
though.
So I just saw that, and the guy cutting his neck, and I'm just like, oh, no, my hemophobia.
No, I'm a gay guy.
And then the other movie was Jordan and I went to see the Swan, Black Swan.
Oh yeah, and then the
Stop looking at me,
fingernail scene.
Black Swan. I'll call the police. And so Swan, did you see that movie?
Yeah.
There's a part where she's in the mirror.
Swan, quit looking at me,
Quit looking at me, Swan. And she's in the mirror, and she's like,
Yeah,
it's
she's
a
peeling her,
hallucination or whatever.
Yeah, she's like
But she's
pulling, like, a
peeling off her
hangnail.
own nails.
Yeah.
And that made me, dude, we
It was like
were,
the skin just started coming out.
oh.
Yeah, then
We,
didn't you have to leave the theater?
So we're both dressed up because it was a grand opening for like one of those Imagine theaters.
Oh yeah.
And we like knew somebody because we're rich. And,
Well,
oh, we're
we're
rich.
rich people.
So I'm in like a dress up shirt or whatever. And I leaned up and I go, put your hand on my back. There's blood all over it. And she put her hand on my back. I'm just drenched.
Put your hand on my back. She puts her hand, and you're like, just kidding. Put your hand on my cock.
I just, put your hand on my back. This guy just came on me in the bathroom. Pride Month, I'm gay now.
Pride Month.
She's like,
I'm gay.
Chris, it's not funny. You ruined our relationship. No, I'm not gay. I'm bi.
Yeah.
But no, I was drenched in sweat because of my hemophobia, and then I walked. I just can't stop saying it.
I love how you're like, I think it's agoraphobia.
Agoraphobia.
That makes sense.
Gore, you know,
That's
blood.
too on the nose. They're like, no, we can't make it that.
No, we can't make it that. Make it hemophilia.
Well, because
Hemophilia is you like it.
hemophobia. Well, like isn't like hemoglobin or whatever? That's like a blood thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I know. I know science.
Hemoglobin A1C. Oh, that's how you find out if you're diabetic, which I am. A red I know I was pre for a moment.
Probably because you went to get a blood test and you drank a fucking slurp.
Yeah. A red protein responsible for transporting oxygen in the blood vertebrae. Everyone's falling asleep.
Dude.
It's a molecule that compromises
How
4
about-
subunits, each containing I can read really fast and iron. I am bottom.
How about this? Hemogabin. And it's a red cell that transfers gay guys to have sex with each other.
Yeah. It helps straights come to the dark side for a while.
Yeah. Yeah. Hemogabin. It transports straight people to be gay for a day, for a month. Pride Month.
Pride Month.
Have a Pride Month, bitch.
Hemophilia. How about that? There it is.
Maybe we should text Sean. Have a Pride Month.
You said Sean. I heard you say I thought of Shaw, and I was like, what? Really?
Oh, yeah. What? He's gay?
All right, let's do it. Let's text Shaw.
What if oh, you know who we should
Both
text?
of our tallest friends are gay.
Yeah, we should text. I was gonna say we should text. Never mind. Never mind. Never moon.
Out of our small sample size of friends,
Oh.
a lot of NBA players are gay. Because our tallest friends are gay.
Oh yeah.
So I just think
a lot of
people are just gay.
Yeah, probably we're gay. The whole NBA is gay guys.
They're too tall for little women, so
Don't
that's
fight
why
each
they're
other.
into men.
Guys are about to fight on the field.
Hemophilia is caused by a mutation or change in one of the. Nobody cares about this. I think we're at an hour, but just about.
Oh.
What is hemophilia? How about that?
All right, guys, you can see me this weekend at Hilarities.
I wish.
You can see me at Yuck Yuck Fuckity Snooze
Yuck yuck fuckity snooze.
in Ohio.
Hey, I'm doing my goobies.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing fucking the. I'm gonna be doing the fucking.
You're gonna see me
The
at Click
gut-
Clacks.
You're gonna see me at the Gut Bust Factory.
Gut. Over there, you're gonna see me at a Chuckle Fucker Deluxe.
Yeah. Oh, that was kind of bad actually.
Why are these guys dropping on ankles? He literally went, I'm gonna go fall on this ankle.
Chris, play soccer
They suck.
for professionals.
They suck.
Like not pushing each other.
Weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, weed
Your
'em.
cat looks fucked up.
Weed 'em, weed 'em,
Weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em,
weed 'em, weed 'em. It's an awesome song.
I'm gay, gay, gay.
And I like weed 'em gay, weed 'em gay, weed 'em gay.
Weed 'em gay guys, weed 'em gay guys.
Weed 'em gay, gay. Yeah, because it goes weed 'em, weed 'em, weed 'em, you know, weed 'em, you know, I don't know. You know, you gotta get out of here.
Everybody knows.
All right, guys, I'm gonna be at Chuckle Fucks. And
All right, guys, I'm gonna be at
Chuckle
the,
Sticks.
guys,
Gut Bust.
I'm gonna be at gayguys.com because it's Pride Month,
Got it.
and they said I could come over there and test out a few cocks.
Test out a few pride
Ugh.
stuff. Got rainbow dills.
Rainbow Billers. Ah! See you guys. Have fun on your weekend
Grandma.
or tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday probably when you hear this, or whatever. If you're Jordan,
7 months.
tomorrow is Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you got everything you wanted.
Merry